जगो पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया। जय गणेश देवा, गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। माता जाके पार जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा। जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश देवा। बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय। Now we worship Lord Ganesh, we must worship Shankar Bhagwan. That is how we have the beautiful lingam of Shankar Bhagwan. So we will glorify Lord Shiva now. गुरु चरणन शिरनाई के बिनवत दवो कर जो। शिव शंकर के चरण में लागी रहे मन मोर। कैलाशपति महाराज आज, कैलाशपति महाराज आज, शंकर शिव बम बम बोला। शंकर शिव बम बम बोला। कैलाशपति महाराज आज, शंकर शिव बम बम बोला। शंकर शिव बम बम बोला। जटा में जिनके गंग विराजे, सर्व अंग में सर्प विराजे। जटा में जिनके गंग विराजे, सर्व अंग में सर्प विराजे। सब देवन में शंभु हमारे, सब देवन में शंभु हमारे। हे मृगशाला वाले आज, शंकर शिव बम बम बोला। शंकर शिव बम बम बोला। शंकर में कैलाश बुला लो। शंकर में कैलाश बुला लो। सब जगह में सर्पत गानो, नाम तुम्हारे दिल में बसा लो। नाम तुम्हारे दिल में बसा लो। तुम हो तारन वाले आज, शंकर शिव बम बम बोला। शंकर शिव बम बम बोला। कितना के दुख आप हरे हो। कितना के दुख आप हरे हो। आप हरे संसार भरे हो। यही पुजारी आप Kailaspati Shankar Bhagwan ki jai. Now Lord Shiva and Gaura Parvati have many sons. They have Swami Kartik, they have Lord Ganesh, they have Kal Bhairu Baba, they have Bhir Bhadra, and they have Jalandhar devotees. These are the 5 sons of Shankar Bhagwan. So you want everyone to sit up right now to take a deep breath, to join your hands together, close your eyes and bow your head as you will visualize that beautiful form of Lord Ganesha. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namo Namaha. Sri Saraswati Mataye Namo Namaha. Sri Guru Charan Kamalebhyo Namaha. Yam Brahma Vedanta Vido Vadanti Param Pradhanam Purusham Tathane. Namastute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Phulara Vindam Yatapatra Netraha. Bole Hari Papanashaye Govindaye Namo Namaha. Ajnanam timirandhasyam jnanayanjan shalakayam chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurue Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, tasmai Sri Gurue Namaha. Mantra Satyam, Puja Satyam, Satyam Devam Niranjanam, Guru Vakyam Sara Satyam, Moksham Yulam Guru Kripang. कि मैं वो गुरुजी महाराज के चरणार वृंद को मैं बारंबार दंडवत प्रणाम करता हूँ, बारंबार दंडवत प्रणाम करता हूँ। वो गुरुजी महाराज कैसे हैं? जैसे सूरज नारायण स्वामी के उदय होने से, बोले जब सूरज नारायण स्वामी के उदय होने से बोले ये समस्त संसार के अंधकार नष्ट हो जाते हैं, ऐसे वो परे से परे गुरुजी महाराज के चरणार वृंद को मैं बारंबार दंडवत प्रणाम करता हूँ, बारंबार दंडवत प्रणाम करता हूँ। एक बार बोलो गुरु रामानंद स्वामी की जय। And so devotees, first with pure salutations and obeisance in the feet of our Guruji. How is our Guruji? He is like unto the rising sun. When the sun rises in the morning, all darkness from the soul is going to vanish. The only thing that can remove darkness is light, devotees. There is darkness in the heart of every human being. Darkness in the form of lust, anger, greed, hatred, ego, and prejudice feeling. You cannot pray to God and have hate in your mind and you're spinning up in mud. Now why we burst a coconut in front of Lord Ganesh? You is bursting out the lust, the anger, the greed, the hatred, the ego, and the prejudice feeling. Not only in Ganesh Puja you burst a coconut, but in every puja you must burst a coconut. Then you light camphor and the 2 shell when you do arati for Ganesh. In every puja you do that, and when you go in a new home, you have to burst a coconut by the door. That is how you worship Ganesh Baba, to remove all difficulties and problems. In Sanatan Dharma it says, Matri Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. In Sanatan Dharma, your first God is your mother, second God is your father, third God is a guest, and the fourth God is your Guru, devotees. If you cannot love your parents who make you, then how you going to love God? And you have to love your parents first. No man could say they fall from the sky, but we all came from a mother's womb. That is why the word Gu means darkness and the word Ru means light. Your mother take you out from darkness and bring you into this world by giving you light. So the first Guru or the first God a human being can have in this world is your mother. That is why it says when you was in your mother's womb, there was a total wall of darkness. And all of we made that promise that, oh Lord, if you take me out from my mother's womb and bring me into this world by giving me light, Lord, I make a promise when I shall born as a human being, I will sing your name and praises. All of you made that promise. But when you're born as a human being, we forget that promise you make. Like when you're falling from the sky, you're glad to hold a branch. But when you reach on the face of Mother Earth, you are used for the branch again. All of you made that promise. What the bhajan says? दस माँ कहे तुम कान किया, मैं बाहर हूँ हरि भक्ति करो, तेहि कारण लोग भये दुखिया। इस आए जगत में भूल गयो, तेहि कारण लोग भये दुखिया। मैं बाहर हूँ हरि भक्ति करो, यही कारण लोग भये दुखिया। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। Let me see everybody clapping your hands now. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody. यही आरतवा में इंद्रिया न पगिया। यही आरतवा में इंद्रिया न पगिया। भाव के पनत चले, ओ भाव के पनत चले, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। जागृत स्वप्न सुशोभित रया। जागृत स्वप्न सुशोभित रया। जितो सब राम मिले, ओ जितो सब राम मिले, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। भव सागर में जीवन नया। भव सागर में जीवन नया। भजन के भोर भये, ओ भजन के भोर भये, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। हरि हो राम मिलन कब होए, अंदेश वाला रहे। वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। ओम गजाननं भूते गणाधिसेवितं कपीतजम्बो फलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजं। सर्वमङ्गलं मङ्गले शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके, शरणे त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमस्तुते। बोलो श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय। वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। Now devotee Suji Maharaj is narrating the Ganesh Puran to that great sage called Shaunakji and the 88,000 great saints and sages who have assembled on the holy river called Ganga in that part of the forest called Naimi Sharanya. Suji Maharaj is saying that, oh my great sage Shaunakji, there was a great king by the name of Raja Sukantaji devotees. Sukantaji devotees was a great, great king. And he married to a beautiful lady by the name of Sudharma. And being a great king, he should protect all his people in his kingdom. He will make sure everybody have food, they have water, they have clothing, they have everything in life, devotees. That king, Sukantaji, was a great king. He used to give a lot of charity. He used to give a lot of dan, devotees. But while ruling his kingdom now, many, many years passed, and this king now developed a disease called leper. You know, we have the disease called leper disease. You have half ears, half finger, half nose. So when he developed this disease called leprosy, the king became very worried. He went by all the doctors. They said, we have no cure for that. He went by his guru, the guru jarred him for prayers, but no cure for it. So Sukantaji became very, very depressed and worried now. And he said, I have everything in this world, but I do not have my health and strength. That is why it says your health is your wealth. If you have all the money in the world and you come and get a stroke, and you lie down flat in bed and your doula had to feed you with a spoon, you have to watch the money and keep crying and study. And you have all the wealth, but you have no health to enjoy the wealth. Some people live in to eat and some eat in to live devotees. That is why the house don't give you love, the money don't give you love, the cushion don't give you love, the motor car don't give you love, the bed is a bed, but the bed don't give you sleep. What does give you sleep is when you have peace of mind. So here what happened now, devotee, this great king by the name of Sukandhaji, he called his son and he said, "Oh my son, I'm going to give you my kingdom now, and I and your mother now, Sudharmaji, who is leaving now to go in the forest to do devotion devotees." So this great king whose name was Sukandhaji took his Dulahin Sudharmaji and they went in the forest to do devotion. When they went in the forest, they will meet all the great saints and sages. They will meet the Brahman. They will meet the rishis and munis. They will bathe in Ganga. They will sit down by the river and do sandhya. They will do jap and they will do havan. But while doing havan and jap now, they saw a great sage was coming by the name of Chaivan Muni. So they went and bowed to Chaivan Muni and they said, "Oh great sage, you are a great sage, you are a Brahmin, you know astrology. We want you to check our patra and tell us our horoscope." So Chaivan Muni is saying, not very far from here, my father is living and his name is Bhrigu Muni, and Bhrigu Muni is a great sage. So I will carry you by my father now, you will bow to him, pay respect and salutations, and my father will check your horoscope and tell you your whole future. So what happened now, Chaivan Muni carried Sudharmaji and her husband now Sukandhaji by his father. They went there and they bowed to him because Bhrigu Muni was a great sage. All the rishis and munis used to bow to Bhriguji. So they said that, "Oh Bhriguji, we want you to check our horoscope and tell us what is our future." So Bhrigu Muni said, "Now is night. I want you all to eat some food and drink some milk and go and take a rest. And in the morning, I will check your horoscope, devotees." So they went and took a rest now, and one morning, Claire, they get up very early in the morning. That is why you had to get up before sunrise in the morning. Early to bed and early to rise, make a man healthy, wealthy and wise. The earliest bird is sucked the sweetest flowers. So you have to get up 4 o'clock every morning, you have to bathe, you have to offer your jal, you have to light your diya, you have to go in the Sivan and light up the Havan, and you have to do Gayatri. And if you're saying the Gayatri mantra from 4 to 6 in the morning, you get a different vibration. And if you sing it after 6, you don't get the vibration you will get. That is why every morning we will all sing the Gayatri. I want to hear everybody singing out. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. That is why every morning you have to sit down and do the Gayatri mantra. The most powerful of all mantras is the Brahm Gayatri mantra, devotees. So what happened now? That great Brahmin by the name of Bhrigu Muni began to check the Hanuman Jyotis, he began to check their patra, and he's saying that, oh Sukandji Maharaj, in your past life, You was a great person by the name called Chidrarup devotees. Chidrarup was your name in your past life. But you was living a very wicked life, devotees. You never do devotion, you never do havan, you never do jap. You had married to a beautiful lady and only had 12 children. You had 7 daughters and 5 sons. But being a great person, you was not living a religious life, devotees. You began to drink alcohol, you started to gamble, you started to steal, and living a wicked life now. What happened? Your father-in-law came and carried your Dulahin home with your 12 children, and your mother-in-law and father-in-law had to mind them. And oh, Chidarup, you started to live a wicked life. And living a wicked life, devotees, you started to kill and steal to make a living. So one day a Brahmin by the name of Vaidyanath was passing. And this Brahmin, being a great sage, was dressed in yellow robe. He had chandan, he had a rudraksh mala. And you'd never tell him pranam of Sitaram. You went and killed that Brahman called Vaidyanath. And by killing a Brahman, we call that Brahmhatya. You know how we make the Rudri, devotees? Remember when Sri Ram killed Ravan, Ravan was a Brahman. Although he lived a wicked life, he was a Brahmin. And when Bhagwan Ram came back, he said, I have to do atonement for killing a Brahman. Now I have to do the Rudri, and I have to pray to Lord Shiva to forgive me, because Ravan Guru was Shankar Bhagwan. You know, Ravan was a Brahmin devotee. He came from good family lineage. His father was called Bisesar, and his grandfather was called Pulas Rishi. And Ravan used to pray to Shankar Bhagwan. So one day, hear what Ravan do. He used to charhawe 1.25 million lotus flowers to Lord Shiva. So one day, one of the lotus flowers was missing. So Ravan said, let me make a grand charge. You know, a dog does bark, do bite, but he won't do bark, and that one does bite, Betty. You never see the dog with his bark plenty, he do bite. But he won't do bark, and that one does bite you. So Ravan said, let me mama guy Lord Shiva and make a grand charge. So Ravan take a knife and he was going to dig out the right eye to put it in the place of the missing flowers. Now if we're doing puja and we had to get 9 pan leaf and we only going 8, you go dig out your right eye to put for the other pan leaf. Anybody go do that in the right sense? And you won't do that, Betty? So Lord Shiva appeared and held on to the hands of Ravan. He said, Ravan, today you proved to the world you're a loyal devotee of mine. Ask for what you want. Ravan said, Lord Shiva, I want to be immortal. I must never die. So Shankar Bhagwan said, that is one gift I cannot give no man. Once you're born, you will have to die. One, there is birth, there will be death. One, there is happiness, there will be sorrow. One, there is richness, there will be poverty. And one, there is health, there will be sickness. So ask for a next gift. And Ravan said, oh Lord Shiva, give me this boon, that with the exception of monkey and man, there must be nobody in this world to kill me. That is why Lord Rama, Vishnu Bhagwan came as a human being, as Sri Ram. The Devatas took the form as monkeys to destroy Ravan and fulfill the words of Shankar Bhagwan. But Ravan was living a wicked life, and although he was destroyed by the hands of Sri Ram made the Rudri, and he prayed to Lord Shiva to forgive him, devotees. So to kill a Brahman is a great sin. To kill a cow, we say you have Gau Hatya. You know, if you kill a cow, you have to do atonement for that, devotees. So what happened at that point in time now, Chidarup began to live a wicked life, devotees. So one day the Saptarishi, now the 7 great sages, was traveling. And while they was traveling now, they reached very close to where Chidarup was living. So when Chidarup saw them, devotees, they became scared. They said, recently he killed a Brahman, what about he killed the 7 great sages? So they was very, very scared. And Chidarup is saying that, oh Brahman Devta, oh Saptarishi, do not have any fear in your mind. I bow to you all. I want to change my life, and I want you all to bless me. I want to give you all a little dakshina. So the 7 great sages said at Chidarup, we cannot take no dan from you. You know why? Everything you accumulated by killing and stealing. And if we take that dan, that goes sin, go fall on we. You see how important that is, Betty? You have to live a clean and pure life. So Chidarup is saying that, oh Saptarishi, tell me what I could do in this soul to help myself. I killed that Brahmin called Vaidyanath. Tell me what I could do that I could reform my life and build myself, devotees. So what happened now? Chidarup gets sick, devotees. And the father-in-law now and mother-in-law bring back the Dulahin and 12 children. So he had to maintain his family. So the 7 great sages saying you have to do Ganesh Seva. You see, for this 11 days you have to do Ganesh Seva. That is why everybody must come and put a duba grass. You must offer one laddu. If you don't have a laddu, offer yellow flowers. And you do Ganesh Baba Arti. And Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. Mata Jake Parvati, Pita Mahadeva. When you come one by one and do Ganesh Arti, you are helping nobody, but you're helping your own self. Always remember that. When you pray, you help in your own self. How much time your parents tell you bathe in the morning, offer lota jal, light a diya, light a agarbati, pray to Ganesh and Saraswati for wisdom, knowledge, education and understanding. All children before you go to school, and you must do that. In all the Mahasabha school, we have a Ganesh Murti, and when you go there, you have to bow to Lord Ganesh and then go to school. Because Ganesh is called Vigneshwar, he removes all difficulties and problems. So what happened at that point in time now, the 7 great sages say that, oh Chhidarup, there is a nice temple in your village, a Ganesh Mandir. But that mandir is fallen apart. So we want you to go and help build back that mandir, help prepare, make the murti, and worship Ganesh Baba for 11 days, and you will gain spiritual blessings. Now Sunday we is going to Manzalina, but next week Wednesday is full moon. Many temples is going on the full moon day to survive the Murti. We is going Sunday because it's convenient for everybody. If we say we're going Wednesday and there will be difficulty, you all have to go to work and children have to go to school. But the correct day is the full moon, which is next week Wednesday. But many people go in Sunday for their convenience because Sunday is a convenient day for everybody. You know, if you're going to do a wedding and Baba check the lagan and he say wedding had to do on a Wednesday and the Matikur had to do on a Monday, and you had to do it according to sight. You have to do it how it's supposed to be done, not to be convenient as it is. Sometimes you could do a wedding on a Thursday. You could do a wedding on a Wednesday. You know why? It depends on how the sight falls. So that is why you will observe now you worship Ganesh Baba for 11 nights. Some of you do it 5 nights, some do it 3 nights, some do it 7 nights, some do it 9 nights, and some do it 11 nights, devotees. But once you pray to Ganesh Baba truthfully, honestly and sincerely, he is going to bless you. You know, if you go to India, devotees, there is do wedding 2 o'clock in the morning. Anybody who wake out for that? So let us feed everybody, and who want to wait for the wedding remain, and the balance of them just leave and go home. 2 o'clock in the morning they do wedding in India. That is what you call Lagan, when you have to see the beautiful moon. So what happened at this point in time, devotees, while Chhidarup now was helping them to prepare that temple now, devotees, he happened to fall down, he got a massive heart attack and he died. But remember, he lived a wicked life. So when he lived a wicked life, now Jamrad, the god of death, come for him. So Jamrad said that, oh Chhidarup, you live a wicked life, so I have to put some pressure on you first. I have to punish you first. So you have a choice now. You're going to have happiness and you're going to have sorrow. So which one you're going to choose first? So Chhidarup said, I suffer enough already. Let me enjoy some happiness first, and then I go enjoy sorrow after. So you know, if you're suffering and you get a little happiness, you will feel good, devotees. So Chhidarup now began to enjoy happiness, and the other part of his life now is when he born back as that great king called Raja Somkanji, that he got this disease called leprosy, devotees. So when he get leprosy now, devotees, he's sitting there with Bhrigu Muni, and Bhrigu Muni is sitting there now, and Bhrigu Muni said, I'm going to narrate now some beautiful katha to you. I will narrate now the greatness of Lord Ganesh. That is why Ganesh Baba is called Vigneshwar. He is the remover of all difficulties and problems. But before Somkant died, devotees, in his past life, he was Chhidarup. So what happened at that point in time, devotees? Bhrigu Muni is sitting there now, and he said that I am going to narrate some beautiful katha to you. But what happened at that point in time? Remember, Somkant, devotees, had a disease called leprosy. And while he was sitting now and listening to this beautiful katha, his body began to decay. And when his body began to decay, now some birds, vultures came and started to eat his flesh. And while eating his flesh, now he was boiling with pain, and Bhrigu Muni sprinkled some water upon him. And from his body now, a demon came out. And when that demon came out, the demon is saying, Bhrigu Muni, I need a place to go and reside. So Bhrigu Muni said, look at have a mango tree there, go and reside in that mango tree. And that demon came out from the body of Somkanji, it went and resided in the mango tree. And what happened at that point in time, devotees, says Bhrigu Muni began to narrate some beautiful Ganesh Katha. The power of Ganesh Bhagwan, devotees, began to cure the body of that great king called Sukanji. And at that point in time, you know what happened? Bhrigu Muni went and sprinkled some water on that mango tree. That demon happened to be destroyed, and from the mango tree now, the tree get back green again. Life came back into that beautiful tree. And what happened now? All the leprosy from the body of Sukanji disappeared. His body became very holy and auspicious by listening to the glories of Lord Ganesh. So if anybody have any sickness, you have any problem, you have any disease, you have any problems in your life, and by worshipping Ganesh Bhagwan with a true and sincere heart, what happened? All your sickness, all your disease, everything is going to vanish. That is why Ganesh Baba is called Vigan Harta. He removes all difficulties and problems. But you have to pray to Ganesh truthfully, honestly, and sincerely. You have many people for 11 days do not eat any salt food. If you can make it without salt for 11 days, is more better. And if you cannot do that, no meat, no alcohol, you have to live a very clean and auspicious life. And you know, when you're fasting, you mustn't sleep on a bed. You have to sleep on the ground. You know, every puja, when you're fasting, you have to sleep on the ground. There is no gain without pain. You have to go through pain to gain. That is how you're supposed to fast. So you're fasting for 11 days or 9 days or 7 days, asking Ganesh Bhagwan to remove all difficulties and problems. When you want to achieve something, you have to make sacrifice. That is the most important thing. So what happened at this point in time now, it says that Sukanji now, his body became back very pure again, all his leprosy vanished now, and Bhrigu Muni gave him some flowers. And he said, hold these flowers in your hand, and Bhrigu Muni now is going to narrate now the Ganesh Puran to that great king called Raja Sukanji, as we will join in a beautiful bhajan here now. प्रार्थना सुन लो हमार प्रभु, मुझसे करता पुकार प्रभु, कीजो भक्ति का दान प्रभु, मुझसे करता पुकार प्रभु, मंगल श्रोता के भवन, मंगल वर्ता गे, चार पदार्थ खूब प्रहलाद हरिश्चंद्र ने सत्य बचन व्रत धारी गौतम ऋषि के नारी अहिल्या तार गए सदन कसाए प्रार्थना सुन लो हमारा प्रभु मत कर दूंगा प्रभु ये जो मसीहा दान प्रभु मत कर दूंगा प्रभु मंगल श्रोता के मंगल वक्ता के तार पनारत पावही हरि हरि भक्ति सने हरि हरि भक्ति सने हरि हरि भक्ति सने That, O Lord, please accept my devotion in this role. Prarthana sunalo hamar Prabhu. That, O Lord, please accept my devotion. So what happened at this point in time now, Bhriguji is saying that, O my great king Raja Sukanaji, tell me what katha you want to hear from the Ganesh Puran. And Sukanaji is saying, I want to hear the birth of Lord Ganesh, how Ganesh Baba born. And what happened, Bhrigu Muni is saying that one day, Lord Shiva took two disciples and he told his Dulahin Gaura Parvati, I am going in the forest to do devotion. So Lord Shiva took two disciples and he went in the forest to do tapasya devotion. So Parvati went inside the house now and she started to bathe. But you know, if you're bathing and you rub your skin and muck does come out of your body, that is dirt. If you take a stone and you rub your skin while bathing, muck does come out of the body, that is dirt, and that is one of the elements, because Bhagwan took 5 elements to make this human body. Chiti jal pavak gagana samira pancha tattvayaha adham sharira. Bhagwan took dirt, water, fire and ida, and so he made this human body. After the Lord made his human body, he breathed the breath of life into mankind, and that is how he is blessed to have a human form. So Parvati took the muck from her skin now, and she, after bathing, changed her clothes, her sari, put on her sendur, and Parvati Devi came outside. And she took some dirt and gobar devotees and leap it now, and put that little bit of muck she gained from her skin. She put it in that beautiful dirt with gobar, and she shaped it now in the form of a beautiful baby. And we have Pran Pratishtha. You know what is Pran Pratishtha? Every murti we put up here, we invoke life in them murtis. That is called Pran Pratishtha mantra. You have to invoke life in them devatas, because these devatas is living beings, devotees. When you look at these beautiful murti, they smile and you say like the murti want to talk to you. They made out of marble and came from Jaipur in India, devotees. You say, look how nice Lord Shiva smiling. Look how beautiful Ganesh Baba smiling like he want to talk to you. And you say that. So what happened now, devotees? Parvati Mata invoked life into that child, and she put her son name Ganesh, devotees. He's called Gajanan Swami. So he said that, oh my son Ganesh, I'm going inside to do my sandhya, my puja, and I want you to sit down by the doorway and eat plenty laddu. And if anybody comes, do not allow them to come inside the home. Now Ganesh Baba loved laddu. Ladduvan ko bhoga lage sant kare seva. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. You have to have it 21 laddu for Ganesh. And if you can make 108 laddu, the more laddu you offer to Ganesh, is more he is going to eat and he will be happy. And if you can't make laddu, you offer 1 flowers, 1 duba grass, and Ganesh Baba will bless you. So what happened, devotees? Ganesh Baba was eating laddu, Parvati Devi was doing her devotion, and same time Lord Shiva finishing his devotion, Mahadev Baba was coming back home. So Lord Shiva, know he is the boss in his home. He was walking straight to go inside, and Ganesh Bhagwan stopped him. He said, this is my mother order, I must not allow no one to go inside the home. So Lord Shiva and Ganesh started to quarrel. He said, I is the boss in this home, and who tell me who is the next boss to stop the real boss from going inside the home. And you know, when two people quarreling, one must stay quiet, devotees. If the husband quarreling, the Dulahin must stay quiet. And if the dulahin quarreling, the husband must stay quiet. You can't out fire with fire. You just out fire with water. You know, if a fella vexed, the more you heckle him, the more mad he just get. And the more you surhaw him and mamaga him and sweet talk him. And he will cool long never it is. If a fella had grandma's own to drink, and you say, boy, life so sweet, people haven't pampers in the hospital, they begging God to die and they can't die, you have a healthy body and you want to commit suicide, and you go put out the poison. But you say, you fool, why you drink, I go full back money glass to you. And then that vexation, you go drink out all. And you have to know how to cool the situation. If two people argue and you have to be the peacemaker, you have to go and try to make peace. And what Jesus said, blessed are the peacemakers, for the kingdom of heaven shall be given unto them. If you could save a marriage, God go bless you. You could save a man's house, God go bless you. You save two fellas from fighting, God will bless you for that. And you do something good in your life. That is why when people argue, one have to cool down. Because from argument, a slap go past. And from slap, you go run for cutlass, and then you go have murder. And that's how it start. And the small thing does end up in the big thing. If you see a fella argue and say, Bhaiya, forgive me, I made a mistake, I ask for your forgiveness. And that's how you cool the situation. Now if that fire blazing, and we throw more ghee, even the more fire go blaze. And if we throw water, and then we could out the fire. So this is when people argue and one must stay quiet. Because you don't fight fire with fire. Because from argument, it turns into violence. From violence, it turns into murder. And Lord Krishna says, Arjuna, that man who sees action, in action, Arjuna, is considered to be a great man. You never hear a fella tell you, boy, don't put yourself in trouble. You have wife and children to see. Don't go and put yourself in trouble. Who will take care of your wife and your children? And he just tell you that before you put yourself in trouble. But when you don't do the crime and you sit down in jail now, you say, Bhagwan, look the wrong thing I do, but it's too late. If you kill a man and you say you're sorry 100 times, you think that will bring him back alive? If you cut the root and you water any branch, the tree won't live. So before you commit a crime, you must beg Bhagwan. That is why you beg Ganesh that you mustn't lose your patience. And you just say you don't want to lose your patience. And anytime you're fasting devotees, you mustn't get vexed. You know, for this 11 days, you mustn't get vexed. If you get vexed and your leg or a Yankee and you're vexed, your fasting break. Fasting is not only from soul, but controlling your mind. If you're fasting and only wrong thing going through your mind, and your fasting break too. If you're fasting and you hear two ladies cursing and it penetrates your ears, your fasting break. That is why when you're fasting, you lock up yourself in a room and you put on Hari Om Sharan and sing the Hanuman Chalisa. That is how you're supposed to fast. Fasting is not only from soul, but controlling the human mind. For these 11 days, you must pray to Ganesh not to get vexed. And not only today, but right through in your life. Because when you get angry, your blood pressure go right up. Your heart start to beat more fast. And if that main vein behind your head bursts and you drop down and die, who lost now? The fella who got you vexed, all he going to say you're sorry, but he can't bring you back alive. So you who get vexed and you lost, because you lost your life. That is the power of vexation. So when Ganesh Baba and Lord Shiva started to argue now, Lord Shiva got angry and he took the Trishul and cut off the head of Ganesh clean. Now let me ask a question here. Lord Shiva is Almighty God. He knows the past, the present, and the future. And Lord Shiva knows Ganesh is his son. And he's supposed to know that. And God knows everything, Betty. There is nothing could be hidden from Bhagwan. Lord Shiva knew that is his son. That is how the Leela, the miracles of Bhagwan had to continue. God knows everything. Because Lord Shiva is Almighty God. He knows the past, present, and future. He is here and everywhere. Lord Shiva had known that is his son Ganesh Baba. But this is how the miracle of Shankar Bhagwan will continue. So when Parvati Mata came from inside and seen his son without a head, well, you know a mother that feel the pain the most. If your child is in the hospital right now, you know the mother that live in the ward devotees, the father will come home and shower and eat something and run back in the hospital. But if the mother had to die, she prefer die with the child. And the mother will do that. If you see the child going to jump in front of a motor car, the mother will throw herself and take the blow and save the child life. And mothers will do that. If your child is sick now and you have to remain a whole year in Mount Hope, you go do it. Because you will give your life to save your child life. Every mother will do that, Betty. Because you know why a mother will do that? She taught you and she barely for 9 months. So what a mother could bear, a father can't bear it. Father run out of patience fast. But mothers, if they have to die, they will die to save the life of the child. And what the bhajan says, beti, उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी पर इसकी जरूरत क्या होगी ऐ माँ तेरे सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी पर इसकी जरूरत क्या होगी ऐ माँ तेरे सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी तो क्या देवता भी आंचल में पले तेरे है स्वर्ग इसे दुनिया में कदमों के चले तेरे ममता गिलता है जिसमें नयन ओ ममता गिलता है जिसमें नयन ऐसी कोई मूरत क्या होगी ऐ माँ तेरे सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी जो धूप जलाए दुखों की जो गम की घटा बरसे ये हाथ दुआओं वाले रहते गए सनाजे पे तू है तो अंधेरेपन में हमें तू है तो अंधेरेपन में हमें सूरज की जरूरत क्या होगी ऐ माँ तेरे सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी कहते हैं तेरे शाम में जो कोई ऊंचे बोल नहीं भगवान के पास भी माता तेरे प्यार का मोल नहीं हम तो यही जाने तुझसे मरो हम तो यही जाने तुझसे मरो संसार की दौलत क्या होगी ऐ माँ तेरे सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी पर इसकी जरूरत क्या होगी ऐ माँ तेरे सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी Devotees, if you cannot love your parents, you could never love God. It says you never miss the water until the well run dry, and you never miss your mother until the day she closes her eyes. A mother's love you could never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you're bound to regret. And you have to love your parents, devotees. If you're a big man, if you have 90 years and your son is 70 years, in the eyes of the public you could be a big man, but in the eyes of your parents you're still a child, you could never be a big man for your mother and father. When they put a slap on you and they ball up behind you and they rough you up, they love you, but they have to discipline you. A home must have love. A home must have respect. A home must have discipline. And a home must have a prayer room. Just like in our mandir, we must have discipline. You see a sign mark, take out your shoes when you come to the mandir. And you have to respect the mandir. Take off thy shoes from thy feet, for where thou stands is holy grounds. You remember when the Lord told Moses that? Take off thy shoes from thy feet, for where thou stands is holy grounds. You have to respect the mandir. There must be discipline in a mandir. That is very, very important. You see that word discipline? If a person have good discipline, you will always achieve all your goals in this world. Always remember that. A home must have discipline. Sometimes when your parent put a belt on you and they ball up behind you, they have to rough you up to make you a better human being. Because when you hear the easy way and you have to hear the hard way, you ask a man for a glass of water 9 times and he hear. And when you put one ball behind him, he run for the water instead of he walk. And if he had nice in the first place, he will not get buff up the second time. And that's true. You talk to a man nice in your hand, then you have to use force, Betty. And Sri Ram said that. He said, if you talk to somebody nice and they are here, then you have to use force. If they listen nice, they will not get buff up the second time. So what happened now, devotees, when Parvati Devi came outside and seen Ganesh Bhagwan without a head, then Parvati took the form as Mahakali now. There was earthquake, there was hurricane, there was storm. All the devatas had begun to tremble now, and they say that, oh Devi, Shanti, please be very peaceful. She said, the only way I will become peaceful, my husband, Lord Shiva, will have to go and get a head and put it for my son and bring him back alive, and that is the only way I will get Shanti, I will become peaceful. Then Lord Shiva called 2 servants and said, go in the forest, and anything your eyes fall first upon, whether it's a human being or whether it's an animal, cut out that person's head and bring it for me. So when these 2 servants went in the forest, now a mother elephant had a young elephant. And this is a lesson here for all mothers. When you have a baby, you have to hug up your baby and sleep in the night. Your face must be facing the baby face. If you turn your back towards the baby, any evil spirit could hamper your child. So the mother elephant had a young elephant, and she turned her back and sleeping towards the young elephant, and they went and cut off the head of the young elephant and bring the elephant head and gave it to Lord Shiva. Then Lord Shiva recited beautiful mantras, and he stick the elephant head in the body of Ganesh, and that is how Ganesh have the elephant head, and we call him Gajanan Swami. The word Gaj means elephant. And you all saw the movie Hathi Mere Sathi Beti. You saw that movie, everybody loved the elephant. You go to India, you'll see elephant. You go to Jaipur, you could ride the camel, you could ride the elephant in Jaipur, devotees. And it is dress up the elephant, very, very beautiful. And the elephant carrying you up on the mountain. You know, nice eyes to see when you go to India. And you see they walk in with the elephant and you take an elephant ride. Then you go to Kashmir, you go to Jaipur, and you could take a ride on the camel, devotees. So what happened now, devotees? The elephant symbolizes Ganesh. That is how Ganesh have the elephant head. And the elephant head symbolizes knowledge. So when you pray to Ganesh and Saraswati, you'll have wisdom, knowledge, education, and understanding. And that is how Ganesh Baba have the head of the elephant. So if anybody asks you how Ganesh Baba get the elephant head, you must be able to explain that to them. And that is how in all puja, we do Ganesh puja first. Now why we do Ganesh puja first, devotees? One day Lord Shiva called his 2 sons, Swami Kartik and Ganesh. He said, today I am given a very big competition. I want 2 of you to go around heaven 5 times and come back. And any one of you come back first, I will do your puja first in all pujas. So Ganesh Baba travels on a rat and Swami Kartik travels on a peacock. So Lord Shiva blew the sank now and 2 of them started to run in the race. And while running now, devotees, Ganesh Baba meet Narad Muni. So Narad Muni said, Ganesh, where are you going in a hurry? He said, today my father has given a very big competition between me and my brother Swami Kartik. Whichever one will go around heaven 5 times and come back, the reward or the prize we get in all puja, they will do our puja first. So Narad Muni said, let me give you a simple method. Dharti meri mata, pita asman. Your mother is the earth and your father is the sky. You go home and make 2 nice mala and prepare arti and put the mala around Lord Shiva neck and Gaura Parvati neck and do the arti and bow to them 5 times. And the blessing you will gain, you go around heaven 5 times and come back. So Ganesh Baba went and put 2 beautiful malas now one wrong father neck, Lord Shiva neck, and Mother Parvati. He performed the arati 5 times and bowed to them. And Ganesh Baba said, Pitaji, I won the race. Lord Shiva said, your brother reached halfway in the road. How you win the race? He said, Dharti Meri Mata, Pita Asaman. Mother represents the earth and father represents the sky. By doing all your arati 5 times, I received that blessings. I went around heaven 5 times. And Lord Shiva started to laugh. He hugged up Ganesh. Parvati Mata hugged up Ganesh and he said, Ganesh Baba, you won the race. We've given you this prize that in all puja, you must do Ganesh puja first. That is why if you're doing 9 puja, you have to offer Ganesh Prasad first. That is why we start with Lord Ganesha first. And you have to put up Ganesh flag first. You see the importance of puja? So if you're doing 9 puja in Navratam, the first puja you must do is Ganesh puja, then Lord Shiva puja, then Mother Durga puja, then Hanuman Baba puja, then Saraswati, Lakshmi, Suraj Narayan, Satyanarayan Swami. You know, you like to put up 9 flags in Navratam, and every day you offer 9 lota dhar, and you pray to Devi to bless you with long life, peace, happiness, and prosperity. बोले तौन समय शंकर भगवान जाई करके गणेश बाबा को और ये हाथी का सिर दिया। तौन समय देवता लोग अपने हाथ से फूल को लेकर और गणेश भगवान और शंकर भगवान के ऊपर को फूल को बरसाने लगे और गंधर्व लोग जाई करके बाजा को बजाने लगे, बाजा को बजाने लगे। बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय। So devotees will conclude our beautiful Ganesh Puran Katha here for tonight. We have tomorrow Friday night and Saturday night. If anybody wants to sit as a Shrota, you can sit down with Bhaiya Naresh Timal. His mother and father is here and his brother. And you all can join with them and sit down and take part in Ganesh Puja. Puja starts at 5 o'clock in the evening because we want to walk with time. By 7 o'clock I will start to read on the Singhasan. 8:30 we want to finish. And then you all bring your offering to Charhavi to Lord Ganesh. Remember, we're live on Radio Jagrati. They're pulling us for 2 hours from 7 to 9. So that is why we played with a little time. It's 8:15 in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. So I will do 2 beautiful bhajans and Naresh will prepare for Havan. Then we will do the closing arti and we will conclude. And all who want to Charhavi now will come. And then we have members of the Durga Shakti group. We have Hema ji to do a bhajan. They will sing beautiful bhajans while you will be Charhavi, right? So we'll do a beautiful bhajan now to Ganesh Baba now. बम भोला शिव शंकर कैलाश के बासे, कैलाश के बासे। कर गौरा बदन शिव शंकर कथे जमुनासे। कर गौरा बदन शिव शंकर कथे जमुनासे। बम भोला शिव शंकर कैलाश बम भोला शिव शंकर कैलाश के वासी, कैलाश के वासी, कैलाश के वासी। कर गौरा भजन शिव शंकर कटे जब वासी। कर गौरा भजन शिव शंकर कटे जब वासी। कर गौरा भजन शिव शंकर कटे जब वासी। बम भोला शिव शंकर कैलाश के वासी, कैलाश के वासी। कर गौरा भजन शिव शंकर कटे जब वासी। कर गौरा भजन शिव शंकर कटे जब वासी। कैलाशपति शंकर भगवान की जय. So we're very happy to have our dear sister Hema ji. Her husband here is Ramesh. Ramesh, God bless you all for coming. So I'll ask Hema to give us one bhajan now, and then we'll do the closing. We have the Havan, and then I will call Jawahir to say a few words, and then straight to the closing arti. And when we finish the arti, we will say our closing prayer, and all who have prasad to Charhavi will form a line, and will come and do Charhavi into Lord Ganesh. So Hema Didi, she is a member of the St. Helena Shiva Mandir, and every Thursday we have satsang in St. Helena Shiva Mandir. So whenever you all have a little time, please come to the St. Helena Shiva Mandir. On Thursday we start from 7 and we finish by 8:30. You all can come here and listen to the glories of Shankar Bhagwan. So Hema ji will do a bhajan now.
शरणं शरणं गणेशा गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेशा गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेशा गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेशा गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेशा श्री राम शरण
Gajanan Swami ki jai. So special blessings to Hema ji and her husband Ramesh Chirkut for coming here tonight and join with us as we glorify the name of Lord Ganesh. We would like you all to come tomorrow night and Saturday night, and Sunday morning we're going to Manzalina. And the more early we leave is better for everybody. So you all could also walk with your clothes, that after we survive the Murti, you can take a bath in Manzalina devotees. It's a nice drive to go to Manzan on Sunday morning, where we is going to survive the Murti, and we will sing beautiful praises to Ganesh Bhagwan. So Hemaji, God bless you. May Saraswati Ma bless you with a very sweet and melodious voice, that you will continue to sing beautiful bhajans in the name of Lord Ganesha. Bolo Gajanan Swami ki jai. So we'll prepare for Havan now. Who is going to do Havan? Naresh ji. After Havan, we have Jawahir ji to say a few words, and we'll do the closing arati. And while it's Charhaving, we have members of the Durga Shakti group will sing some beautiful bhajans. Remember, we is live on Radio Jagrati until 9 o'clock. So at this point in time, we'll do Havan devotees. Naresh is preparing for Havan ji. And as soon as we say Swaha, we want everybody to join as a beautiful chorus. And you'll say Swaha as we make our beautiful offering to Lord Ganesha. Om Yam Brahmave Sarva Papharang Devyang Gangayam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanam Maya Deva Grihan Purushottama Sarva Papharang Devyang Gangayam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanam Maya Deva Grihan Purushottama. Now we sani all the ingredients and we offer all these things to the Devis and Devatas. Now Havan is very, very important. We worship Agni Devata, worship Bhagwan in the form of the fire. Om Sri Ganeshaya Swaha. Everybody. Om Namo Narayanaya Swaha. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Hanu Hanumantaye Vyo Namah Swaha. Om Shankar Bhagwanaya Swaha. Gaura Parvati Mataye Swaha. Om Krishna Bhagwanaye Swaha. Om Radha Deviyaye Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Vishnu Bhagwanaye Swaha. Om Sri Lakshmi Mataye Swaha. Om Mahashakti Durga Mataye Swaha. Om Sri Saraswati Mataye Swaha. Sri Ramchandraye Swaha. Om Sita Devi Mataye Swaha. Om Hanu Hanumantaye Swaha. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Panchpal Devataye Swaha. Om Panchlok Devataye Swaha. Om Tulsi Mataye Swaha. Now they will put some in a pan leaf of Purana Ahuti, and then they will offer the balance into the sacred fire. Om Sri Gayatri Mataye Swaha. Sri Saraswati Mataye Swaha. Gajanan Swami Aye Swaha. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Ishta Devataye Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om, offer all the ghee into the fire. Om Sri Agni Devataye Bhyo Namah Swaha. Now we have the Purana Ahuti now. Purana Ahuti is very important. Everybody please stand in the audience. Everybody will stand up. Om Hurubhuva Svatat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Idam Gayatri Idam Namama Achmani. Om Sarva Papharang Devyang Gangayam Nirmalam Jalavachmanam Maya Deva Grihan Purushottama. Sarva Papharang Devyang Gangayam Nirmalam Jalavachmanam Maya Deva Griha Banaspati Rasodagandha Gandhottama. Sarva Devanam Dhupoyam Prati Ingrihitam Jajmanasya Shri Agni Devataye Samarpyami. Om Namah Shivaya, Har Har Mahadev, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Everybody pass that fire over here, right where you're standing. Pass it 3 times over your head. Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Mahadev. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Bolo Gajanan Swami Ki Jai. Everyone, please take your seat, devotees. Now we'll call upon Bhaiya Jawahirji to give us his blessings and to say a few words. And then we'll go straight into the closing arati. Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Gajanan Swami Ki Jai.
Vedvyasji Pandit Krishna Maharaj, Temple Resident Pandit Rakesh Maharaj, all other Pandits present here tonight, executive members of the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha, Shrotas, members of the Kirtan group, distinguished brothers and sisters, Sitaram. On behalf of Mr. Naresh Timal and family, in conjunction with the executive and members of the Karapo Shiv Mandir, I wish to formally welcome each and every one of you present here tonight and to thank you very sincerely for your presence. Your presence here tonight, brothers and sisters, do mean a lot to the organizers and to the upliftment of our Dharma here in TNT. Tonight, brothers and sisters, is again a very special and important night in the life and history of this temple. And since you have chosen to be with us on this momentous and important occasion, we wish to extend to you and yours our most profound gratitude. At this time, I wish to express my deepest thanks to some very special people. First of all, thank you to Pandit Krishna Maharaj. Thank you to Pandit, our resident Pandit Rakesh Maharaj. And thank you to all the Pandits that came out here tonight. Thank you as well to members of the Kirtan group, the Durga Shakti Kirtan Mandali, and in conjunction with members of the Karapo Shiv Mandir, we say thank you as well. Thank you to all those of you who have made donations and those of you who have participated and those of you who assisted with the help with the kitchen, etc. today. I wish to say thank you as well to Radio Jagriti and Mr. Nirmal Singh. Mr. Nirmal Singh is also the tutor of the temple's TASA group. I wish to say thank you as well to the members of the temple's TASA group. And ladies and gentlemen, to you for your presence here and for gracing us and assisting Mr. Timal and the temple with your presence. We say thank you. And after our closing prayer, we ask kindly that you remain seated. Prasad and Arati will reach you at your seats, after which you will join us in the dining area for Bhojan. Brothers and sisters, I thank you and Sitaram.
Give Jawahirji a round of applause for such beautiful words. And I want to say, may Bhagwan bless him with long life, peace, happiness and prosperity. May God bless all the members of the Karapo Shiva Mandir, our President, Secretary, Treasurer, all the trustees and executive members of the Karapo Shiva Mandir. May Bhagwan bless our Mandir. May this temple grow from strength to strength. And may Bhagwan shower his choicest blessings and mercy upon each and every one. Bolo Gajanan Swami Ki Jai. Now I know you all bring your prasad and your offering to make to Lord Ganesh. So after we finish saying the closing arati, then you all will come and chant Hari and make your offering to Ganesh Bhagwan. So please, we want everybody to stand now as you will sing the closing arati. If anybody in the audience would like to come and do Ganesh Baba arati and you would like to worship with Devi, the Devatas and receive their blessings, you will be welcome to do so. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. Mata Jake Parvati Pita Mane. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh. Jai Ganesh Deva. जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेव जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा हर चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा दुखियों के दुख हरत परमानंद देवा दुखियों के दुख हरत परमानंद देवा जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेव जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेव अनन को आग देत घोरियन को गाया अनन को आग देत घोरियन को गाया पांजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेव जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा गणपति गणेश को उमापति महेश को मेरा ही प्रणाम है हो शंकर भोले बाबा को डमरू बजाने वाले को मेरा ही प्रणाम है हो सियापति राम को राधे और श्याम को मेरा ही प्रणाम है Let us see everybody clapping your hand now. Clap your hand and glorify Ganesh. शंकर भोले बाबा को डमरू बजाने वाले को मेरा ही प्रणाम है सियापति राम को राधे और श्याम को मेरा ही प्रणाम है शंकर भोले बाबा को डमरू बजाने वाले को मेरा ही प्रणाम है हरे राम 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे हरि बोल हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 राम हरे हरे ओम गम गणपतिये नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गणपतिये नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गम गणपतिये नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गम गणपतिये नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गम गणपतिये नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गम गणपति नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गम गणपति नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गम गणपति नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गम गणपति नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया गम गणपति नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाबा मोरया बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय. We want everyone to please remain standing, to join your hands together, close your eyes, we'll say our closing prayer. After we conclude, you all will come and make your offering to Lord Ganesh. And so we'll have beautiful bhajan by members of the Durga Shakti group. Om Shiva Hare Shiva Rama Sakhe Prabhu Trividhita Panivarane Vibhu Aja Janeshwar Yadav Pahi Mam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Kamalalochana Ram Dayanidhe Har Guru Gajarakshak Gopate Shivatano Bhava Shankar Pahi Mam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Kamalalochana Ram Dayanidhe Har Guru Gajarakshak Gopate Shivatano Bhava Shankar Pahi Mam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Garudatvajam Mangalam Pundarikakshe Mangalayutanu Hare Rigyavedam Yajurvedam Shamvedo Yatharvana Charo Vedka Shirva Jajman Kalyanamastu Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhusya Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Jai Jaikar Bolo Gajanan Swami ki Umapati Mahadev ki Pavan Sut Hanuman ki Ad Shakti Durga Mata ki सत्य सनातन धर्म की साधु के दंडवत सकल पंच के जय जय सीताराम. आसन लीजिए. Please take your seat. Aarti will come, Panchamrit will come, Prasad will come. Meals is being prepared for each and everyone. So after receiving Aarti, Panchamrit and Prasad, you will proceed to the back and partake of Bhojan before leaving. Now we'll ask members of the Durga Shakti